Harriet Tubman, escaped slave and conductor of the Underground Railroad, was not only a Union spy, but the first American woman to lead a military campaign. Here's how. Having herself escaped from slavery, Harriet Tubman liberated slaves during the 1850s, and upon the outbreak of the Civil War, she offered her services to the Union war effort. In 1863, she was sent under Colonel James Montgomery to work for the Union Army as a nurse, a cook, and a spy. Tubman disguised in old woman's clothes and infiltrated behind enemy lines without detection, obtaining information from a network of informants. Slaves traded information for a chance at freedom, sometimes money too. The covert operation was authorized by President Abraham Lincoln and run by Secretary of State William Seward. In South Carolina, Tubman operated out of Union-occupied contraband camps where escaped slaves would hide out. She enlisted local informants there and learned where other slaves were hiding. Tubman and other spies would discover Confederate intelligence, like where they had dropped barrels full of gunpowder to bomb Union boats. On June 1, 1863, with Colonel Montgomery, she led 300 black soldiers in a raid on rice plantations along the Combahee River in South Carolina, and she became the first woman in U.S. history to organize and lead a military action. The soldiers plundered the plantations, burning buildings and freeing more than 700 slaves. Tubman worked another year as a nurse, cook, and spy, but was soon paid just $200 for her entire war service and was never fully reimbursed for all the awards to which she was entitled, though she made several claims against the federal government. It wasn't until 1890, 2 years after her husband's death, that she was given a small widow's pension as a widow of a war veteran. And it wasn't until 1899 that her pension was increased, yet that wasn't payment enough for the benefits she was owed. It would take another 100 years for Tubman to be paid the money she was owed, when in 2002 Congress was reminded once again of the pension, and soon afterwards awarded $11,750 to the Harriet Tubman home in Auburn, New York.